and Jets underway to close out week one. And no run back on this one, so the new season will begin at the 25-yard line. So peel back the curtain and let the show begin here. Here we go, partner. After 244 starts in a Packer uniform, it is the first start here in New York for the newest Jet, Aaron Rodgers.
And does that mean we can all exhale now and just enjoy the show? So much build-up, so much speculation, so many of us wondering how this is going to turn out. It begins right now.
He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at second down.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 26-yard line.
Rodgers going to throw. Steps away to his left. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. What can't Aaron Rodgers do? The legwork there getting into first.
This early in the game, it's all about making steady progress downfield, hoping to lead to early points. And you can do it with your actual play calls, or sometimes something a little more improvised, as we just saw there.
And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. Ball on the 39. Here's the 2nd and 8. Now it's Rodgers. Pass complete. He's got Lazard on the out route. 2 yards on the pickup there. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Well, on 3rd down, he wanted to go to one of his most dependable targets, and that's who he found, his tight end there, to pick up the first, Charles.
And you use the proper word there, dependable, and sometimes spectacular, because tight ends nowadays, they can do it all. But they're the guys you trust, especially across the middle of the field where there's traffic. He delivers, and they pick up nice yardage.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Same exact result as last play, a pickup of 11. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. To throw, it's Rodgers. He completes that to Garrett Wilson. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. The catch and run, good for 24 yards. This is shaping up to be a really nice-looking drive to get the season underway here.
And how long do you think that they actually have been plotting this drive? I'm talking about the coaching staff, right? They've been thinking about this for a while now, and I think they're executing it even better than what they expected.
That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
Taken in left side, it's Wilson. So the completion good for 6 yards. 3rd and 7 now. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Now Rodgers. And he's got it. And oh, he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game. But it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go and make the tackle right away.
He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. A chance for their first points of the season here as it's 1st and goal. Here's Rodgers. That one thrown away from the pocket. The officials kind of looking at each other, but they'll say there was a receiver in the area, so no penalty, just an incomplete pass. On 2nd down, here's Rodgers. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Now this is picked up by the Bills.
Well, give some credit to the defense. They forced the big play, knocked the ball free from him, but it's a cardinal sin by the quarterback. Know where you are on the field, and he just gave up at a minimum 3 points.
Instead of getting down, takes the contact. The turnover ensues. And here come the Bills for their first possession, led out by their 27-year-old quarterback in year 6. It's Josh Allen.
And it just feels like Allen has the Bills on the cusp of something great. Another 13-win season last year, and they're officially perennial favorites in the AFC. Behind that effort, continued excellence from one of the best quarterbacks in the NFL.
Now a man in for an expanded role in 2023. It's James Cook. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down.
They have 3 tight ends in that formation. That's almost a universal sign that they're planning to run the football. But how about the defense there? They met force with force and caused a stack up behind the line of scrimmage and threw him for a loss.
Allen's throw there complete to Hamler. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9. Now Allen. And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. Quentin Williams coming in to drop him for a loss of 8. And it also brings up 4th.
To the surprise of no one who's watched him flash his potential the last couple of years, Quentin Williams broke out in 2022 with 12 sacks and first-team All-Pro honors. Expect more of the same going forward.
Here's Sam Martin now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Jets will take over. Back onto the field come the New York Jets for their second drive. They had the auspicious beginning to the season, a first drive turnover. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10. Now Hall to start the drive. And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, where that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
On play action, Rodgers. He finds Wilson. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 18. The Jets on the move, couple of big plays back-to-back. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
No score after 1 on EA Sports. Second quarter now from MetLife Stadium. The Jets with the football here as they've got it with a 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Only able to gain a couple there. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. Rodgers now to throw. He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Like what I see so far out of this defense because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
Zerline's kick is up and through. And the Jets hit the board first. It's 3-0. Well, both teams kind of feeling each other out here. And now after 3 drives, we have a score with that field goal.
Yeah, they're still waiting for their breakout drive to come to them, all right? They're using the playbook well. They're looking for that extra section that says touchdowns instead of field goals. But they'll take the 3 for now and try and get set up for more later.
So here come the Bills out for their second drive. This one a little slow to get cooking. Just a 3-0 scoreline as they begin with a 1st and 10. Allen now looks to throw. Little pitch and catch to the tight end, Knox. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
At the 29-yard line.
Cook up the gut. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. So for the Bills, Charles, a lot of people see them as the favorites to unseat Kansas City, not just as AFC champions, but potentially as Super Bowl champions. You take a peek at their first month of the season, the Jets tonight, home for the Raiders next week, then at Washington, home for the Dolphins before they make the trip to London in Week 5.
And it looks like a slate that's going to challenge them, and it probably will, but it's also one that's manageable. They've got a big-time offense and a defense that's been #1 in the league the last couple of seasons. They believe this is their year.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And he'll take it across midfield down into Jet territory. The tackle by Quincy Williams. 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
And now they'll throw with Allen. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. A loss of 3 on the sack made by multiple defenders.
Well, that's the second time he's been sacked so far in the first half, and if they have designs on having a big year, on going anywhere, they've got to find a way to keep him upright so they can throw the football.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
One first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
On 4th down, here's Sam Martin on to kick it away. There, this punt will go out of bounds. I think it'll be inside the 25, and it will. Right at the 24-yard line is where they'll spot it. And New York set to take the field. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf, dude. That's bottom shelf material.
Well, he reminded us that he was a 1,000-yard receiver a year ago as he starts off week 1 picking up right where he left off. He told us at the end of the preseason he was primed for a big year. He just gave us excellent evidence of his belief.
Paul on a give up the middle. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Oh, that was a thing of beauty right there. Look at how quick those blockers fired off the line once the ball was snapped. That was an O-line on a mission, all in sync, and the defense is lucky that play only picked up 5 yards.
So that'll be no better than an incompletion, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Throwing is Rodgers. Pass to Lazard, bringing it in on the crossing route. And this will not be enough. On 3rd and 5, he only gets 3.
A short game that doesn't get him the first down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. That defensive breakdown allows a pickup of 16 on 4th down. 4th and 2, they got it. That was kind of that gray area. Is that a feel thing, whether you go run or pass there offensively?
I think it's a feel thing. It's a tendency thing about what you like to do yourself on offense, as well as knowing how strong they are against the run on defense. Got to make a decision, and they made the correct one.
Throwing on first down is Rodgers. Going right back to Wilson. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Another first down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here. A chance for a first touchdown drive of the year. It's 1st and goal. And again, it's Rodgers. Dancing to his left. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
So they've been in the red zone 3 times, and it's yielded just 3 points. Can they find the end zone here on 2nd and goal? To throw is Rodgers. Touchdown, Jets! Garrett Wilson from 3 yards sound. And the Jets are able to widen their advantage. A nice connection there, finding his target, and that'll put 6 up on the board.
Just like they drew it up in their playbook and reiterated it on the sidelines, right? Perfect route, a good throw, and the defense, they have no answer for that right there.
Now Greg Zuerlein on for the extra point. And he's 1 for 1 on the new year as his kick is good. So that drive goes 8 plays. And Garrett Wilson capped things off with a touchdown grab. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, called it the 21. Buffalo offense back out ready to go. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. Play action. Now it's Allen. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. Allen trying to hurry everybody up to the line of scrimmage. Allen looks to throw on 2nd down. This taken in by Kincaid. That one a first down pickup of 8. Now Allen. Over the middle, complete. It's Cook. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Now Allen again. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Now on 3rd and 2, they're going to elect to throw with Allen. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
Buying time to his left, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Jermaine Johnson credited with that sack. These sacks now, they're starting to pile up, Charles, and that front 7 defensively, they've had their way with this offensive line.
And I think at this stage, we have to start thinking about different play calls. We've got to start helping this quarterback out because the entire game he's been under siege. I don't care what the down and distance, they've got to get the ball in his hands a lot quicker.
Now the Bills will use the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on 3rd and long. They'll try the middle with Cook. And very little room to maneuver. He'll get this down to about the 39. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. 15 seconds, all that remains for this first half as they come up 1st and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. So we reach halftime here at our first Monday Nighter of the season. As we'll get you down the... It looks like we'll have to wait another week to get our first halftime report of the season as we move right along to the second half. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Out come the Bills now as they'll go on offense first here in this 3rd quarter. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they got some time. The running game struggled in the first.
Oh, and now some space tackling. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first.
Well, that's the kind of play that was lacking all the way through the first half. Maybe this can give them a little bit of a spark because they're not out of this game by any stretch.
On first down, Allen. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better, got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They've got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Here's Allen to throw it. Taking a shot for Samuel. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. Curtis Samuel, 53 yards. And the Bills have cut it back within a score. Charles, there aren't really any slow receivers, but there's fast and then really fast. He's really fast, and he showed off the afterburners there.
And that he is, because when he took off, I was thinking there is no chance that he can actually reach him with that pass. Yet he did, and he's still sprinting. And just think about what that does for everyone else on his team, because his ability to stretch a field opens things up for the rest of the receivers on the team.
Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. But once again, here comes Garrett Wilson in the Jets offense. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy?
And they take him down. The Bills get to him. Ed Oliver now with his second sack here on opening night. This defense coming out after the half, and if that plays any indicator, Charles, maybe a little refreshed and refocused here for quarters 3 and 4.
Yeah, they did really well on that one. That's exactly what they need to keep doing if they want to change their fortunes in this game.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. To throw, it's Rodgers. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
I like the fact that he took the shot deep downfield. Even if you don't get the catch, maybe you get a defensive penalty and pick up the yardage that way.
Here's Thomas Morstead now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. On the return, Hardy muscles him off. That'll go as a 39-yard punt, give him 9 on the return. And the Bills are going to take over in great position here with a 1st and 10. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here.
This game, it has obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Which offense is going to break through here? We'll see if they can do it on this drive.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Here's a 2nd and 8.
Here's Allen. Now a diving effort right sideline. He's got it. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
I felt that one all the way up here. How about that big man laying out and making that catch?
Yeah, that wasn't a 180-pound wideout. That was a tight end. On play action, Allen. That'll be complete to Cook. It'll go as a gain of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 18-yard line.
To throw, it's Allen. Looking on the out route, he finds Shakir. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and that will bring up 3rd and 1.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route, and what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
He needed a yard. That's exactly what he got. Earns him a new set of downs.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struck under a heavy rush, and down he goes. That's sack courtesy of the effort of Hassan Reddick.
And this dominant defensive performance continued on that play. This poor quarterback has not received the protection he needs and has had to pick himself up off the turf far too often.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Now Allen. Throws the out route and completes it to Samuel. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. A long way to go here on third down for the 8th play of the drive. Throwing now is Allen. And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down. Tyler Bass out for the Bills field goal. From the left hash, this from 34. The kick by Bass is good. And that will knot us up at 10. So they put together a good little drive there, but ultimately stalling out in the red zone.
Yeah, I know a lot of people look at it as a little bit of a negative. They didn't get 6 points out of it, right? Didn't get the touchdown. But that's actually okay. They got 3 points, able to give their defense a little bit of rest, let them settle down over there. So all in all, to me, that's a good drive.
And it's a pretty good return here as they'll get this up to the 29. The offense for the Jets ready to take over. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. Now Rodgers over the middle and complete to Wilson. Short completion, just 4 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
On the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 33-yard line.
Now it's Rodgers. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field and it's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch it, no matter whether it's offense or defense, because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
That is caught. Room to maneuver at the 35. And he will step out of bounds down near the 10-yard line. It's a big play there for the Jets on 3rd down. 57 yards.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, only they were all this easy because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Straight ahead is Hall. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. They had the huge play last time. Here it is a much smaller gain of 2.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 8-yard line.
Hall again on 2nd down. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Breece Hall, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Jets have taken the lead.
Sometimes you get a 1st and goal and you're back near the 7, 8, 9-yard line and you start thinking, maybe we'll run it here on 1st down to get half of what we need, so maybe we can have 2 or 3 shots at going for it from closer range. So this is a bonus right here. What a great run to work his way into the end zone.
Zerline connects on the extra point, and that makes it a 17-10 score. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Buffalo set to get the football back here. They find themselves down 17-10 as they come up on a 1st and 10. On play action, Allen. Open man is Samuel, complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a first down. To the air, Allen. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 5.
Gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. The Bills have the football, but they trail here as we begin quarter number 4. Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete.
We've got to give out a little applause on that play. It has to go to the defense. More good work by them. They've taken away the passing lanes all game long, and you can see the frustration that it's causing because he just about threw that one into the first row.
He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. Well, that's one way to convert on 3rd down, picking up 26 yards.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Allen to throw once more. He's into space past the 25. And finally marked down at the 23. From the 23, this is 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 23-yard line.
And here's a quick throw to Hamler on the edge. And they just keep marching right along. 1st down on a pickup of 8 there.
First down, Buffalo.
Allen. Swinging this out wide here for Cook. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. This is a 2nd and 4. Ball at the 9.
2nd and 4 at the 9-yard line.
Up the middle, it's Cook. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. James Cook, a 9-yard touchdown run. And the Bills are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. And we are set up for a fantastic finish now. A 4th quarter touchdown here. We're an extra point away from a tie football game.
And I know they're thinking about possibly going for 2, but I'd go ahead and kick this one and just get it back to level.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. What a start to the season this has been. Back and forth. All tied 4th quarter as the kick is away here. Taken at the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Now the Jet offense about to take over as they head out onto the field. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the 4th quarter, and a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here. Able to hook up with Williams here on the out route. He's still on his feet, and down to the 29-yard line. And big play there on the catch and run, 49 yards.
Talk about a momentum shifter right there. Tie game, 4th quarter. These are the plays that win you games. And now defensively, the question becomes, how do you respond?
So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Rodgers. Finding Williams once more, complete. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. Now a 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
To throw is Rodgers. A quick throw there is incomplete.
Had an open man that time and ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely, just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. Rodgers to throw once more. Throw left side complete. That's Hall. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
But they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another first down. They've got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive and making plays.
Got a man over the middle. It's Williams. Will go down as a gain of 6, and that'll bring up second down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 4-yard line.
On second down, a run with Hall. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming. Rodgers going to throw. Back in the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. That pass just a little bit off. It looked like maybe he tried to force it in there.
Game speed, always different, no matter what you do in practice. You can't simulate it, right? So your decision-making, everything has to be a little bit quicker. Sometimes it can throw you off until you adjust.
So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
Now a hit and a loose football. Oh, one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And this drive will start on the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. Well, this is caught by Williams. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that's going to bring up second down.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the Bills' 16-yard line.
Here's Rodgers to throw. Got his man. It's Williams. And that's good for a gain of 6. And 3rd and 1 now. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Rodgers to throw on 3rd and 1. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And the Jets are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. This offense can certainly move quickly when they want to. 3 plays, 3 pass completions. In the blink of an eye, they've got a 1st and goal.
Almost felt like a lightning bolt hit in this game, didn't it? For them to get downfield that quickly. And now 1st and goal, expect them to tackle right here.
Finding his way in for a Jets touchdown. Breece Hall, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Jets get an important score there to extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Well, wherever he is on the field, he is certainly slippery with the football in his hands, and he proved it right there.
And normally moves like that aren't supposed to work this deep in the red zone because there's not enough space. Normally way more effective when you're working out in the open field. But here, incredible shiftiness, excellent contact balance, and he works his way into the end zone.
Zerline good with a PAT, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. And not willing to risk another fumble, he'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. Allen and the Bills now down by 10. A little under 2.5 to go. They have all 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning, but they need 2 scores. First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. This will be caught. It's Samuel. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
Throwing on first down is Allen. And that, nearly picked off. Well, it would have been a great time for their first interception of the game. Instead, it's second down. Play action. Now it's Allen. Steps away. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. To throw is Allen. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 40. Here's Allen. And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. Here comes second down. Now Allen.
That is caught. Kincaid with it. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line. Allen. A bullet throw, but incomplete.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a first down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
So the field goal unit is on the field, as this is a big spot right here. This to get it back to a one-score game. The kick by Bass is good, and this is back down to a 7-point game. So they're content to take the 3. Somewhat of a conservative call. They're opting not to go for it on 4th and inches.
And that's from a team that you and I know is not usually playing it close to the vest. It's a little bit of a surprise that they opted for the 3 instead of going for it.
And now the Jets are going to get this one, and that might be all she wrote. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. We've got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on first down. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. And they'll indeed take a knee. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 4th quarter. And they will take a knee here. And just how they envision the start of the season, kneeling it down, defense can't stop the clock. This one's a winner.
You know what's really strange? I think a lot of people think that the kneel-down practice stuff really only happens like one time a week. The best teams I know, they practice starting back in OTAs. They want them to visualize winning a game and how great that feels, and they got it done in this one.
Yep, a knee gets them to 1-0. Well, partner, that'll do it. These Week 1 primetime games, they always seem to have a little bit more electricity, a little more anticipation. A fun one tonight, and a lot of fun ones that we have on the road ahead.
And, partner, I love the word you just used there, electricity. Things were crackling out there, weren't they? And let's face it, both of these teams came in with the idea, get off to the start. Get off to a 1-0 start and get your season going. That could spark an excellent season for them. They've got that in their pocket now.
So for the Jets, it was a hard-fought game, and they'll exit 1-0 as they win by a touchdown. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Dallas Cowboys. Meanwhile, for the Bills, they obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat, and they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week.